Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to Garnett-Tools. So I just seen an event, right? I just seen an event featuring Elon Musk and Tesla, right? And I just gotta come on here and say, what the heck is that? For those of you who haven't seen it yet, let's load it up. Let's load it up right now, right? Because what is this? So after watching that Tesla event and seeing that truck, what's going on, Carlton? I want to have a discussion because how is this a truck? Okay, I tend to think, okay, I got a theory here that this guy Elon is like disconnected from what an actual truck is. This is not a truck. This is a, what is that? What is that? What is that? A crossover between a DeLorean and the Mars Curiosity rover. That's what that is. What? That's not a truck. See, the funny thing is he started his little presentation comparing actual trucks. He compared it to actual trucks. He said trucks look the same, whatever, over so many years or whatever. But there's a plain and valid reason for that. You see that space? That means you can walk up to it and load the truck. How are you supposed to load the truck? There's a triangle in your way. What? Yeah, see, what I think is that this is his attempt at going for something that is more of a crossover or more of a truck for yuppies and such. I think that's what he's going for because he shows it with doing stuff like this. This is a use case scenario for his Tesla truck. Yeah, you're not going to see these things on job sites at all. At all. Yeah, listen, Carlton, this is what I think. I think this is the modern day Pontiac Aztek. That's what this is. This is something that is going to only be useful for a select demographic, should I say. Because, I mean, now, there was something else they brought out. That thing looks cool. That little electric four-wheeler and a little ramp that comes out the back of it, that's awesome. It comes with a ramp. You could just drive up in there. That's pretty cool. But the rest of it, how you gonna load this? How you gonna climb on top of the wheel and load the bed? How you gonna do that? It's just it's a triangle on wheels. Yes, it does have 120 volt outlets, and there's also rumors of being able to plug in air in the back of it. And the funny thing is, yeah, it's not for regular truck use. It's definitely not for regular truck guys. It's for those people who take their four-wheelers out and they go and they have playtime with their trucks. It's not for people who work with the trucks. It's definitely not for people who go to job sites with their trucks. It's not for people who strap ladders to the side of their trucks and go hang shingling. You know what I'm saying? It's not for those people. It's an SUV with a bed in it. It's like that Honda thing. That's the class of truck this is. Yeah. I don't think, yeah. Yeah. It's only for, there's no way that this thing is going to work as a truck. He didn't want to call it like a crossover. It pretty much, it's a new class of vehicle because it's like a crossover truck SUV, like a Pontiac Aztec was, like Avalanche was, like that Honda thing they have. Yeah, it's pretty much eh, as a truck. It's not really one of those. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys honestly think of the Tesla truck? You know, it has some pretty good specs though. Let's see here. So it can do 0 to 60 in 2.5, 2.9, 2.9 seconds. Oh wait, hold up. 0 to 60 in less than whoa, 6.5 seconds. It actually says. Wow, that's not what it's not what I read earlier. Okay, it can do 0 to 60 in as little as 2.9 seconds, and up to 500 miles of range. I guess depending on the specs. Depending on the specs. Yep, the Ridgeline, the Aztec. Yep, you're absolutely right, Jay Young. It's pretty much that class of truck. It's not really a truck. It's a newfangled SUV with a goofy design because he knew he can release something that people would just talk about and they would yap about it and get more buzz for his company for their future releases and projects and such like stuff like that. They're not going to make this thing in excess of 5 years because it's like, yeah, yeah, does look like a Mars rover. Yeah, definitely. Sup, Jay Young? Yeah, the range is definitely good. But the base at what 39,000 is a two-wheel drive. But you can get a base four-wheel drive in a regular truck for less than that. But they're saying the top out for the scratching my leg here. The top out for the towing capacity is like 15 something, which the other manufacturers, the big three, they top out a little less. Maybe Ford might have a closer comparable, but I think the Chevy tops out at like 13, something like that, something around that. But their top out towing capacity is let's see, let's see, where is it at? Okay, 14. Maximum towing capacity 14,000 pounds, over 14,000 pounds. So, eh, pretty close. And then the inside of the thing is like pretty bare. Pretty much, this thing's not releasing until 2020, uh, or 2022 actually. But it's pretty much a prototype. That's from the looks of what they showed off. It's a prototype that they let people drive around. The interior of this thing looks bare. There's like a marble dash to the thing. Yeah, marble dash and a screen. That's it. That's all you get in there. Where's your cargo go? No one knows. None of the seats look adjustable. Yeah. So this is pretty much a prototype. What is that? Come on. Yeah, maybe using stainless steel, but see, someone else. If I wanted a truck to drive me around, I'd call it. Yeah, yeah. But you get an SUV, you can get much trucks on an Uber, right? What's up, bikes, cars, and guns? Yeah, it uses stainless steel for the thing. And they showed him hitting it with a soft hammer. You can't hit it with a real hammer because it dents like anything else. It's metal. Yeah, you smack a dead blow hammer off stainless steel. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I had. I just wanted to come on here and ask you guys, what do you think about the new Tesla truck? You get one? You gonna get one used? You get one new? You pre-ordering it? Because as far as a truck, it's pretty much it's pretty much useless. Um, no need to paint it. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. So yeah, it's not all stainless is made the same. So has yet to be seen. It might they might be using a cheap ass grade of stainless. It might turn some funky colors. Budget tools, check this out. I can't check it out right now. It'll kick me out of the live thing using my phone here, but. Street Speed 717 was going to get one. Yeah, I do not. I wouldn't blame them really because the what the pre-renders look like kind of like a cab over style pickup truck, and that looked pretty cool, I guess. But this thing is definitely not that. Let's see. Let's see if I can hype this in. You got a good point there. I can't look at it on my tablet. That was about to die though. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? IBB code. BQ nothing. That's funny. That's funny. Budget Tools brought up this. Cabin chassis Tesla truck. That's funny. There ain't no way that's gonna happen. What's up, Client Graphics? Yeah, I mean, I think it would look kind of cooler if they fixed the. All they would have to do here, simple. I'll tell you this right now, real simple, is fix the damn. Fix the damn roof line to make it not a triangle, and then put a regular bed on it. Carve it out like a regular bed. Yeah, it's kind of some of them do. Some of them got the payload of a 250, but not all of them. The biggest, the best one with I think 3 motors and all-wheel drive. But that's coincidentally, I think that's also the highest the highest range uh, highest range version, which does 500 miles, which is pretty good, actually, considering I get like 300 out of my truck. Barefoot, you bought the Koken 3/8 15-degree offset spinner handle. What? I'd have to see. I have to see what you're talking about there, bud. Gee, let's see, under 10K. Let's see. Let's check that. Total weight. Let's see. I don't know. They don't do a total weight. Not yet, at least. Yeah. Not yet, at least. No total weight. 16, up to a 16-inch ground clearance, though. 6.5-foot bed. Rear-wheel drive. We are live, bruh. Definitely live. Oh my goodness. From my last video, that spinner handle. It's I call it like a Wobble Plus because it's somewhat like the Snap-on Wobble Plus thing. I call it a Wobble Plus little spinner handle because there's not many companies that make 3/8 drive spinner handles. Snap-on, oddly enough, does make one though, or they used to at least. I don't know if they do anymore. Well, how's everybody going? I want to send a very, very, very much gracious thank you to the 13 people who joined me tonight. yeah, yes, Mike. There is no way that's going to happen. It's just not. It's not a possibility. People are going to look at you like you're some kind of idiot pulling up, on a farm with that thing in a middleweight Harbor Freight Tools. But there's no way. It's just not going to happen. No one's going to pull up in the middle of a cornfield with that thing and start working on somebody's stuff. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I call it a Wobble Plus because that's what Snap-on has named that type of tool where you can wobble and also snap it down and drive straight. I don't know. Why are they? What are the new Harbor Freight tools? Oh, Icon tools? When am I buying those? I don't know. I'd have to check them out. I haven't been in there in a long time. I did stop in to look at those things. And when it comes to that Icon stuff, the one thing that did catch my eye is the long handle ratcheting wrenches, which were only $150 for a complete set. But the issue, the very, very big issue with that is when you're working on big stuff, you need big tools. So I think the metric one definitely only went to 19. So is it possible that they have larger ones? Yeah, the extra long ones. Is it possible? Do they have is there longer ones in their catalog? Can you order bigger ones? Because if not, it's kind of a wash for me. I'll just stick to what I got because if you can't go above 19, then Yep. Yep. Actually, I don't know. You know, they might, that's just the production. That's like a prototype. So who knows? They might change it before production. They might change the thing before it's got it, because the release date is like 2 years, so over 2 years down the road. H2 Hummer. No, I haven't seen that budget tools, but that sounds pretty. Actually, why didn't is it was it not a Tesla? Because that sounds like something Tesla should have handled if it was. I don't see why they wouldn't have. Hmm. Yeah, I got sockets up to my biggest socket is an inch and 9/16. My biggest wrench is a 46 millimeter, but I also have like a 55 millimeter socket. I just used that today actually. Yeah, yeah. So stuff like that. If you know, a hydraulic fitting is typically on what I work on an inch and 3/8, inch and a half, uh, inch and 3/16. Commonly need those sizes. So uh, if you don't go over 19 millimeter, that's effectively 3/4. If you don't go over 3/4 in your ratcheting wrenches, hmm, I got a 1 inch ratcheting wrench. I got up to 1 inch already. So that's but I could see it. If you did a lot of in car work, might be useful. But for me, not really. That would be a want. Those extra long ratcheting wrenches more than a need. But yeah, I don't know. But what is going on tonight? What is everyone into? So I'm just chilling in my house. I wish I had some beer. Check the fridge. No beer. Little sick. A lot of people getting sick around me. I need a cup. You know what? I kind of wish I knew like a AAA because I wonder what the extent of what they have to do is. That'd be interesting to talk to one of those guys. Well, here's the thing. Pittsburgh Pro, in my opinion, was not professional enough. Uh, Pittsburgh Pro, in my opinion, was um, professional enough for the non-professional. If you get what I'm saying. That's pretty much where they resided at. Now, with Icon, they are. I got you. But with Icon, they are more of like Carlisle quality from what I looked at, which is still made in Taiwan stuff, but it's pretty good for what it is. I have I have see Icon might actually be from a better manufacturer since uh, the emergence of Harbor Freight and the popularity of that store and how many stores they have across the country. They might actually be in line with someone like Napa, where Harbor Freight can now approach the same manufacturer as Napa has and get the same as their Carlisle tools, yeah, Infar. So it's probably, from what I looked at, it looks like Infar, like a good quality. They ordered good quality Infar stuff, but they could. It could be that's the case. I don't know for sure because I haven't looked at it extensively or I haven't compared it to what we have known to be Infar so far. But yeah, the Tesla truck definitely makes any Hummer look good. You know what actually pisses me off? Actually pisses me off that people hopped on the Jeep, whatever the hell it's called right now, the pickup truck Jeep, right? They praised the thing like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, that thing. But Hummer already had that vehicle. It's an H3. It's a damn H3. It's exactly the same thing. No, but no. H3 is ugly. H3 is horrible on gas mileage. And H3, that's from back in the day. But that vehicle already existed. They just came out with a new one from a different brand. What? I hope Hummer's come back, because why not? Listen, if I was GM and the moment I heard about a Gladiator coming out, I would have been like, start up a factory, run a bunch of H3s, and we'll beat them to market with our own damn vehicle. That's what they could have done. And just had a little run of H3s and says, "Screw Jeep, we're gonna kick your ass with this design we already had." That's what I would have done. You're probably right about that. GM don't have an off-road SUV. Let's see. Do they? Who do they even have left? We have. Actually, yeah, they do. No, they don't. No, they don't. What are we comparing? A Bronco? The Bronco for Ford and the Jeep Gladiator, I guess, or the Wrangler. Yeah, I guess they don't have an off-road SUV anymore. That would have been where Hummer was. The Blazer is back. Listen, I hate that thing more than the Gladiator. It's almost like the Traverse looks like it should have been a Blazer. Just like when Jeep came out, or not Jeep, Dodge came out with the Avenger, which was a 4-door, but the car was originally a 2-door. Why? Then you come out with a Charger that was, yeah, the Transverse. Looks like it should, whatever. But yeah, they're just muddying the waters, kind of making new stuff and designing stuff this way and slapping an old name. Ford's doing it right, where they brought back the Bronco and they brought back the Ranger, and they kind of stay true to what they were. But you know, some of the brands, they're just, it's like, oh, we don't care if if what is that? We don't care if our original Avenger looked like this, or we don't care if our original Dart looked like this. It's not gonna look like that today. It's not gonna be one of those. We're gonna make a Mars rover Dart. That's what Jeep's coming out with next. They're gonna copy Tesla and come out with a Mars rover Dart. Yeah, it's stuff's changing that much. If you can't get an expo. Yeah, maybe it is the emission standards, but I was just looking on Ford's website, comparing the damn. Uh, no, I haven't seen that meme, a fat Mustang. But I was just looking at Ford's website, comparing the Tesla truck to it, and you can't. Certain models you can't even get a V8. I don't think, and the lower they come with a 2.7 or a V6. Once you start getting into the higher stuff, then you can get a V8, which is very odd. Yeah. The Colorado also stayed true to what it was. Actually, you know what they should do? Revert that to the S10. Colorado's getting pretty been running now for a minute. Do like the Camaro, take a break on that. Call it an S10 for a minute. Whatever, you know. Let's see if we can find that. Fat Mustang. I don't know how we got pretty far from talking about this god-awful Tesla truck. We ventured pretty far off track, but that's how these things go. I can't go on my tablet and click the link. That is my work tablet, and I am barred from visiting YouTube. I was prior to like a couple months ago. I was not barred from watching YouTube because I had before watched YouTube to help me fix something. But I don't know. Maybe people got to watching YouTube too much on their free time, or even worse yet, on work time. I mean, I didn't do it. I don't need to watch it on that. I got a TV I can just cast YouTube to. So, wasn't me, but I'm not allowed to watch YouTube. I'm not allowed to even visit YouTube or Amazon, or I think for some reason they blocked Rock Auto, but they unblocked it. 3-liter diesel in a Chevy. In a Zuzu, no doubt, huh? Duramax. 3-liter Duramax. I think, I wonder if the big three are coming out with electric trucks. They probably will at some point. Yeah, I visit YouTube to reference stuff. Or I used to. Like if I didn't know something. Because pretty much what I work on is I work on marine engines, pretty much. In forklifts, in the trucks, I should say. They're not really forklifts. They're huge platform trucks that lift 30, 40, 50,000 pounds. But they put marine engines in the truck. So I usually go on YouTube to figure out, because it's all different manufacturers. Like there's Indenmar, then there's Kim, then there's PSI, and they are all like fuel system manufacturers who like upfit marine engines, and pretty much they're all like Chevy 350s, or a 4.3 Vortec, something like that, or a 2.4 liter PSI GM engine. Pretty much, they're all using GM engines in our applications for the larger platform. Uh, even I worked on this tugger. I worked on a couple tuggers throughout my career, and they like to put Chevy power plants, GM power plants in them that are marine application. So I used to go on YouTube to figure out, oh, how is this manufacturer doing this for fuel management, or I have a no start. How does this work? And sometimes you get some good results, sometimes you don't. Why is this hunting so much? How many broken seats? Not many. I haven't had to fix too many Toyotas in my later years. I did that at the start of my career. I used to work on we had the steel mill I worked for, we had 3 7 Series Toyotas, and then we had 2 8 Series Toyotas. But the seats are not what broke on those things. Funny story. Toyota forklifts, they call their stability system on their forklifts system of active stability, right? And I figured they only call it that because active stability system would have because they have a sticker with the acronym SAS. And I only figured they did that because someone who really spoke English well said that acronym is ASS. active stability system is ASS. So we'll switch it around. I always thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, forklift humor. But what broke mostly on our Toyotas is they have at least on the 7 Series, I think on some of the 8 Series too, they have a $1,800 active stability shock, which electronically dampens one side of the steering axle. So you have this shock, just electric over hydraulic shock on one side of the axle. And through the potholes and all this other stuff, they go through the mill and they just, I'd say every 3 months, we were replacing $1,800 shocks. And finally we got tired of it and we contacted the dealer. And we're like, how do we disable this warning light? Because we're not putting $1,800 in this thing every time it breaks. So they come out, turned them off for a couple of them, and they just ran without the shock for a while. I don't know if they ever fixed them, but when I left, we still hadn't, we weren't putting those things in anymore. Yep, $1,800 for a shock. $40 damn minutes. It's been a long time. Ooh, let's see what we got going on here. I'm still digging myself out to see my content, cleaning up Thanksgiving next week, anything, all the time. I feel your client graphics. Their ratchets are made or designed by the same thing to make the Tecton. Yeah, probably. It's a high possibility. But you know what I like about Tecton, Carlton, if you're still here, is that, yeah, $1,800 a shock is pretty ridiculous. And you can thank Toyota. Actually, Toyota is the number one number one forklift manufacturer in the world by revenue. It's because they own a bunch of brands. But I did not know that previously. What was I saying? Hmm. Oh, Tecton. Oh, what I like about Tecton, thanks. What I like about Tecton is they keep coming out with USA made stuff. Like now they have punches, they have screwdrivers, they have pliers, and angle wrenches, all made in America, and I appreciate that because it's helping support our economy, not theirs. Helping put money back in our pockets. I like that. I appreciate that. But it looks like Tecton is is now the face of like who is it? Western Forge, or not Western Forge? Wild Forge. That's all it is wild, wild, wild products. Just uh, designed for Tecton, stuff like that. But I don't know who's making those wrenches because I don't know of a manufacturer, an actual manufacturer in Michigan, because they're manufactured in Michigan. So who, I don't know of a current actual brand or manufacturer that's in Michigan. If anything, I think they might be using contract manufacturing. So that's a little smaller manufacturers that just process products on a smaller scale. They don't make their own product, but they're just a little like a machine shop, pretty much. I suspect that that's what's going on because given how frequent they're out of inventory and all that, they don't have like a real big facility making them. So I don't think there's another brand making those for them. I think they're getting them made on their own, which is pretty good. I like that. Right grip wrenches. I have a few right grip wrenches. Like I have a 7/16 and a 13 millimeter. I didn't get a whole set, not yet. I did not obtain a whole set yet because I still have my current set of Craftsman that I brought when I got into this industry, and they're still working. So when I start, actually, the 7/16 I have is a right grip, and I bought it because I lost the 7/16 in the Craftsman. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. It's just when I lose one, I'll replace it with a right grip, and I'll build myself a set like that. Yeah, they're always sold out. Always sold out on those Tecton USA angle wrenches. Yeah, they still have Taiwanese stuff, uh, but some of their catalog and products are made in America from Tecton. You scroll back and see what's going on here. Inline 6 Duramax, huh? That's pretty awesome. Putting a little, what was it, a Colorado or a Silverado? Proto ratchet wrench set, USA. How much did I run you? Couple like 300, 400? Yeah, it was, well, yeah, in a Silverado, that's pretty, wonder how much miles you get out of it. Probably depending on the size of the tank. No, never got around to that. I might get around to that. Now that I have my handy dandy cellular phone here. I still have to set up the rest of my house. Fun fact, yeah, let me show you something. I don't even have a stove yet. So I have some work to do. Yeah, before I can get fully set up in this place. But and it was versus the SK. I guess I figured by now somebody else would have done a video like that. But if someone still hasn't done it, I'll do it. I still have both ratchets. I regularly use the SK. The snap-on one is not even in my work truck. It's in my home box, which is not even here. Yeah, do a toolbox tour. They're pretty easy. Yeah, lots of work for me to do. I hung my microwave. I did that myself. There was a vent hood there, and I had to drill through the towel to mount that thing, and it was quite the task. And lifting and that damn microwave up myself, and then fishing a wire up. Didn't miss much. I just bought a house. Been looking a long time. Give you a little pan here. There's my fridge I got for extra cheap. $500 because it had no handles and one scratch. It's the living room, and I'm currently in the kitchen. I love it because other than that microwave, you see how small this kitchen is? This is behind where the camera is just a wall. There's nothing there. No counter space. So this is all the counter space I have. And if I were to put a microwave on that counter, I would have literally no counter space. So putting it there gives me counter space. That's pretty much the gist of it. And I got it for $60. Technically, I didn't get it for $60. I did have to pay, but I had a $100 gift card because I won Employee of the Quarter. Yep, still in the Berg. Still in the Berg. Penn Hills, to be exact, if you know where that is. Yep, so that's that. I also don't have drawers because they were water damaged when I bought the house. I guess someone was doing dishes and just putting them in the drawer when they were done washing them, which is, I don't know why you would do that, but they were bubbling up from all the water. So I had to order new drawers for the house too. So yeah, I had a ton of work to do before I get to making a bunch of videos here. I don't even have my computer set up. That's why I'm doing lives right now. I don't even have internet, which is also another why. Uh, another reason why I'm doing lives. Once I get my computer set up and get moving on some of the assets I had on my computer and all that, I could probably start cranking out more videos again. Yeah, you're an hour from here. Where at? What area are you in? I might have been there before. Home improvement vids? Is that what you want? Is that really what you want? It'll be a little change of pace, but I could probably do it. Like, I gotta hang that damn, see that blind there? There's a 52-inch blind I gotta hang somehow. Somehow I gotta hang that thing. But tell me this, guys. How's the video quality? Am I gonna stay in the cabinets? I don't know. I was planning on leaving them like that. Just cleaning them up. But how's the video quality? For me here, it keeps hunting. It keeps going out of focus and in focus. It doesn't do that when I just record a video in here. Katanning in Indiana, really? Because, that's funny. I've been out to Katanning and Indiana. Yeah, I'll be alright. I can handle that. Yeah, but I wish I could actually show like video of me working on stuff. Because it's sometimes it's quite spectacular. See, it's out of focus right now. Come on. What does this do? What the hell? You can change filters on YouTube? What? You can live change filters on here? That's crazy. What? Wow, they come a long way, man. Yeah, I wish I could turn off autofocus because it just keeps on just like focus right here and leave it there. That's what I wish. I can flip the thing around. That's a reflection of me messing with the camera. Maybe it's the light. Here, let's try to change the light. Nope, that doesn't seem to help nothing. Worse. They can't focus on me at all. "30-inch snappy? What are you talking about?" Yeah, I wish I could turn off the autofocus on this thing. That would be great. Just lock in place. But yeah, it's been almost an hour, man. I've been standing in front of this camera talking about this damn Tesla truck. Tesla truck got me started on here. Can't believe it. Tesla's got a truck that looks like a DeLorean Mars rover. But that's about it. That's pretty much all I have for you. I'm going to get to hanging my blind here. And I'm going to figure out the focus on this figure out the focus on this camera before I get to making more videos here. But let's see. Send me once this video posts. Actually, here. How about this? Go on my last video and send me a comment to what you're talking about. Cause I'm gonna hop off of here and yeah, I have I have a very good memory as long as it's long-term stuff. The short stuff, not too great, especially on here. But send me a message on my last video and tell me what you're talking about, because I don't quite remember. Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on these days. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.